Hey guys, this is a book review for Will, which is the autobiography by Will Smith. I love the art on this cover. I also really enjoyed reading the book. I think he covers a lot of, you could call them private details. They're obviously not private anymore, but he goes into some real depth and gives a lot of personal stories and anecdotes of growing up and different moments throughout his, I would call them multiple careers, because he did quite a few different things with his life. He shares a lot of info about his marriage and raising kids and all, just so much, a lot of kind of personal, vulnerable stuff that I think is shared in a way that's teaching a lesson that he has found that's very, very valuable. So there's a lot to gain from reading this. It is entertaining, but it has a lot of depth and soul to it that I honestly wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it to have as much depth to it as it did, because I grew up with him being the Fresh Prince and then having his rap background. He just had this like fun quality to him, and I love that about him. But it did make me not really take him as seriously. And then as time went on, he did make some great movies. Pursuit of Happiness is one of my top favorite movies. But I still just kind of saw him as acting that part. I didn't really think of him as being as dimensional as he is. I also kind of like took the fact that he was an entertainer for granted, kind of like you just are, rather than understanding how much hard work and how much he had to kind of like overcome and push through and learn to just be able to show up with a smile and crack a little joke. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I think it's universal. What I mean by that is I don't think you have to be a young or whatever age black man. I think you can be any race, any gender, and really be inspired by his story or stories. And yeah, I'm going to be reading the book by his wife next, but he does share a lot of info about that marriage, and I think a lot of married couples could learn some info from that area. Yeah, it's different than like juicy gossip about what's been working and not working in their marriage. It's more like honest reflection with some learned wisdom. And yeah, I think it's really valuable and entertaining and well written. And I'm just super intrigued by his childhood and how he self-motivated over and over and over again, and then how he learned to kind of calm down a little bit. So great book, super inspiring, super interesting, and I really value him as a person a lot more after reading this.